morning, good evening, or good night, depending on what time you're watching this. It's Nathan here, and it's time for the newest video. What is up there, Stealth Squad? How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome. Okay, guys, so today I'm actually going to be talking about Horde. So I always get asked the exact same questions. There's two main questions I get asked. What heroes should I be using? And the second question is, what formation should I be using? So, we're going to answer these two questions here today. On what heroes should I be using? When it comes to defending your settlement, then you can start being picky. So, if you're going to be the strongest player in your settlement, you should always have your best three heroes. So, whatever's your three strongest heroes, the highest stats, keep them at home. Send your other ones out. Now, if you're not going to be the strongest person at your settlement and you've got someone reinforcing you which is stronger, then you should be keeping your best garrison heroes. So the ones which are going to be defending using their abilities. As you know, for a pay to play, the best ones are probably Hank, Joker, Roxy. For free to play, it is probably going to be Nikolai, Enju, and Sarge. Their abilities are the best. So that is when you are defending your settlement with someone stronger reigning you. If there's not someone stronger reigning you, you should have your best heroes. Now, on what heroes you should be sending out to other players, it really doesn't matter. It's going to take the stats of the heroes you send, but it will not use their abilities. Because as I said, the abilities which will be used are whatever are on their wall. So if they have these heroes on, it will use those heroes' abilities to actually defend them. That is on the heroes. Now, when it comes to the formation on what you should be sending to players, it really depends on what state you're in. Like if it is a new state or if it's an old state. Now, the reason why I say this is because what matters is, will they be getting through the inventory or not? Now, in my state, in 864, they will not get through the inventory until probably about somewhere between wave 10 and 13. Then the hunters will start doing their damage. But before then, the inventory are just killing all of the troops. So inventory are the ones which you should be defending by raining people at the beginning. So when if I was going to rain someone between wave as said 1 to 13, I'd be sending something similar to this. Straight up inventory. I said that's 1 to 13. After the rally wave on wave 14, I'd probably adjust it by sending something like this. Because they're going to be the inventory is still going to be doing a lot of damage in this state until wave probably about 17, 18. So the ones after them rallies. So at this stage, this is what I'd be using. Riders really don't matter. You don't need any riders. But that's the sort of formation I'd probably be sending at about wave 14, 15, 16. Then when it comes to wave 17, 18, 19, obviously it'll be the hunters which really do all the damage. You send a couple of infantry just in case, but hunters are the ones which are going to be doing the damage for the last few waves. Now, this is not for garrisoning the HQ. I want to clarify, you do not do this for the HQ. People say, send infantry to the HQ for wave 10. Send hunters to the HQ for wave 20. And I say, fuck that. Don't do it. Now, the reason why I say don't do it is, yes, granted, when you're raining the HQ with infantry at wave 10, you could be getting more points than your ally. If you're raining the HQ 20 with hunters, then yes, you could be getting more points than your ally. But all you're doing is taking their points. Personally, what I do is I get everyone to send a 60, 15, 25 formation of 50k troops. So 30k infantry, 7.5k riders, 12.5k hunters. The reason I say this instead of sending all infantry or all hunters is because every single attack which goes in on Horde has a set amount of points. So when rallying the HQ, let's say you get 100k points. Now 20 people rain it. You should average at 5k points per person. If you are sending more hunters than another player at wave 20, you will get more points, but they will effectively get less points. because you're doing more damage than them. But that just means that you get a higher percentage of the 100,000 which is getting shared amongst your alliance. So to make it fair, I would tell everyone to do a normal PvP formation, being 60, 15, 25, and to be able to share it equally with your alliance, because obviously you shouldn't be trying to take points from your own alliance. Now this is how I do my HQs, this is how I advise other people to do HQs. Just because people see, if I send hunters, I get more points than this player, as I said, that's only because you're taking points from them, because it's a set amount of points you can get, and you're just getting a higher percentage of that set amount of points. So try and make everyone do the exact same formation to make it fair. You will still get more points if you have higher level troops, but that's to be expected because you have higher level troops, you are doing more damage. Okay? So that is the formations I'd be using. That is the heroes I'd be using. That is to do with the garrisoning. Now, gotta tell you some other little things. Now, when you actually start horde, you do not need any troops at home to get 100% of the points for your own settlement. If someone else defends you, you'll get 100% of the points. People who are reigning you can get up to 50% of them points as long as they're getting all the kills. So to be able to help your allies out as well, send out all your troops. What you do is you send out every single one of your troops, and you just ask someone to reign you. Then they get 50% of the points because they're getting all the kills. You'll get 100% of the points because you're being defended, and you'll be getting more points because you're actually reigning other players. It's a great way to get a boatload of points. Now, another thing forward, obviously, when it comes to alliance ranking, it's going to take the points of every single player to be able to get your alliance. So you may as well try and max out your amount of players. Now people may say, but there's not enough active players inside my state. Now, because you're an older, if you are an older state, you probably don't have as much active players. You probably can't get 100 people in your alliance. But this is where things like this come in. You see, I've got 5 level HQ 21s, 5 HQ level 18s. Now, these are great point farmers. They won't just benefit yourself, they'll also give your alliance a higher ranking because their points get added. So if you're getting them 100% points by reinforcing them, perfect. All you need to do is get them send all their troops out, you reign them, you're getting 50% for every single one of them you reign because you're going to be defending the whole entire thing. And they get 100% of the points which will go to your alliance. So this will only benefit you. If you have 10 spaces, bring in 10 alts which are just like this. It doesn't take long to make one of these. I can make a really low level, leave it in the alliance for a week, get all the crates accumulating, boost it to HQ 20, easy. And that's with only minimal effort. Don't forget all them alliance crates which are coming in, it's going to be going to them as well. Same as if you're doing any sort of events like Underground, the alliance rankings go to them. And you can also use these. This is only if you have space. If you don't have space and you have 100 people in your alliance, then perfect. You're going to be getting great points anyway for your whole entire alliance. Okay, guys. So I hope this helped you understand what heroes you should be using to defend yourself, what formations you should be using. Obviously, as said, if you are in a new estate, you might want to use less inventory as you go along. So as said, in this state, I'll do all inventory till wave 13. Then I'll just move on to some hunters until wave 16. Then I'll be doing mainly hunters until wave 20. Obviously on wave 10 and 20 I do an equal formation. If I'm on my new estate, I'd probably be doing predominantly inventory to about wave 7. Then start introducing some hunters and then start pushing into the hunters. But if they do not have any troops at home, say they are completely empty because you're in a new state and they don't have loads of troops, then you may want to make sure that you do have some inventory in there to be able to defend it better. Just like a normal PvP march sort of thing. Okay guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope this horde guide does help you, and hopefully I shall see you guys next time. Much love to you all, have a good night, and peace.